Oh, I forgot to hit the TikTok live. Sorry.
Of course you did.
This is 20 September, whatever that song is, just came out in the background or whatever Camila's watching, so I was like dancing along. Ugh.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You know, like,
put your TikTok
do
live
you
on.
Remember the 20?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that song. Here, I'll put the TikTok down. Keep the people. Actually, let's pull the next book. So jump right into it.
Okay. Hi, Good Girls Book Club. We're the only ones here because everyone just watches on TikTok now.
I know everyone watches on TikTok or they just watch the YouTube videos, which is fine.
Which is fine. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. No, I'm just kidding. I wish.
If
okay.
only. That'd be wonderful.
Okay, here it is. Are you ready? Let's see. I want to read this.
Why would it say?
It's the Spanish love deception.
That's one of my favorites. You're gonna hate it.
I've tried to start reading that many times, and it's not gotten well for me.
It's one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. You're gonna hate it so much. I'm gonna laugh.
And then the fantasy journey, we're just gonna continue on with Shatter Me because you hate it and I like it. So.
Well, so I didn't hate the first one. This one, as you know from all of my rage texts over the last couple of days, I hated.
I like that when I like a book, I'll text you a bunch. And when you hate a book, you'll text me a bunch.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, because I don't know. I feel like I like most books. So I'm just like, oh, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like something really spectacular would have to happen for me to text you if I like it. But if I hate it, or especially if I hate a main character the way that I hate Juliet, then you're going to get a lot of like, what the fuck is this fucking bitch doing? Which is what you got.
Did you get your TikTok up?
Yeah,
or did you get distracted?
I'm just hitting start right now.
I don't even know how to do it. I don't even think I'm allowed.
I'll have to like look at your. I don't know how to do that, but.
Oh yeah, you just come on over here and look at my phone.
I got you.
And tell me what to do. Just fly on over. Next time you're in town for a baby daddy visit, you can help me with it.
Oh God, I don't know if I'm gonna visit baby daddy anytime soon again because he's lost his mind. Anyway, yeah,
that's a conversation for off air.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about what books did we even read?
My Killer Vacation.
Oh yeah.
And Unravel Me.
I think I'll have way more to say about Unravel Me because My Killer Vacation was
okay.
So I want you to start with
let's just touch on My Killer Vacation.
Yeah.
So I didn't love it. I think I gave it a 2. I don't know. It's really short. But it felt really dense to me. Like it felt like it took forever. Yeah. The murder mystery was nothing. Like I didn't even care. I couldn't even follow that plot, honestly.
Give less of a fuck if people are dying.
Like a bunch of nonsense to me, honestly. It was like, okay, there's like a little peephole and a webcam.
Which is so creepy.
And events and something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actual writing style was fine. I just don't think this story was for me. Like, I know everyone loves Tessa Bailey. This is my first Tessa Bailey I've ever read. She seems like a perfectly nice person. I've seen her TikToks. But is she not? Did she do something bad?
No, she is. Sorry. I did give a very much. No, Tessa Bailey, I enjoyed her.
I saw your face. I was like, wait, what did I miss? What did she do?
I like Tessa Bailey.
You never know.
She seems like a nice person. I enjoy her.
Yeah, she seems nice. I don't know. It just wasn't my favorite. It was just like, whatever. And I didn't care about the guy. Like, I can give less of a shit about this guy. I don't remember his name. What even is his name?
Miles?
Taylor's the girl. Oh, Miles. See? Yeah, you're right. It's Miles. I didn't know.
I'm out of focus.
It's dual POV, which people love. I could go give or take dual POV.
Really?
I don't care about that.
You don't care about dual POV?
Yeah, it's like...
Can you see my child?
I just have to tell you, like, I do not care what any man has to say.
Yeah.
Even if they're fictional.
Okay.
I do not care. So, like, yes, she's sucking your dick. Great. I don't think I need his POV on that. Sorry.
No,
what is this book club?
I like dual POV. I always like dual POV. I'll always like if it's not dual POV, it actually like loses something for me. Like Spanish Love Deception.
Yeah, I know.
Like Spanish Love Deception, the only thing I don't like about it is that it's not dual POV. So Yeah,
Hi,
you
little
keep talking.
baby.
I'm gonna go put her away. I'm gonna go put her
Oh.
in her cage. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Oh, good. So it's just me now. I love it when she does this to me. If you're watching on the TikTok stream, make sure to go follow me at Riley Fallon on TikTok. RYLIEFALLON. Yeah, I don't post often, but
Back.
I am there. Oh, good. I was just plugging my own channel.
I heard you. I wasn't too far away.
I don't know.
What did somebody say? Oh. No, I just think it's like a mediocre Tessa Bailey book. So I'm like trying to think. It's
Yeah.
okay. So this is something that I
And
always
also, wasn't one. Sorry, go ahead.
is it so you've officially is this your first Tessa Bailey? Like you didn't read It Happened One Summer? Okay. Is it
Mm-mm.
just me or is Tessa Bailey's spice like awkward to read? Like I
It is
don't
awkward, yeah.
like her spice. I know people are like, "Oh, I love
Yeah.
Tessa Bailey's spice." Whenever I read it, I'm like, I'm uncomfortable. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I really could have done without it, honestly. And I know that's like the whole point of it. Like, it's mostly spice, but I was like, okay. Also, we talked about this. I texted you at length about how much I hate that she's like the tiny little woman trope
Yeah.
and he's huge. I hate that. Listen, I
Mhm.
understand there are tiny little women out there, but they're covered plenty. Let's get a tall bitch in here.
Yeah, I know. Like let's
Like in
get a
that
bitch
other
that we
book
can
that
climb
we
like a
just
jungle
read,
gym.
like the other book that we read for Sisterhood of the Traveling Books. I don't know if I'm supposed to be surprised, but she was tall.
And Sinner?
No, and the one I like.
Zenny's tall too.
Okay, I don't care about her even a little bit.
But
So
yes, Chloe's tall. She's thick. Yes,
yeah,
I knew you'd like
that's what I like to see.
That's
That one was
what
good.
we
And
want to
then
see.
and then you made me read Sinner, and it was disgusting and
You
horrible,
should
and
have
I hated
started with Sinner so that
it.
you could end on a high note. I love Sinner. It's one of my favorites. Sean Bella's daddy.
It like
Anyway,
thoroughly disgusts me that you like that.
love it. Don't even dislike it. I love it.
It makes me really grossed out, RJ.
All right.
Anyways, wasn't this the cover that had all the like controversy
Yes,
around his tattoo design or something? Because
yeah,
it
'cause I
came
think
out not that long ago.
yes, I think his tattoo design was some ethnicity that he wasn't or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was tribal. I think it was like tribal tattoos.
But he's not tribal and people were like,
Yeah, and then people were like, "What the hell?"
yeah.
Which is
So
fair. Like Tessa Bailey has literally nothing to do with the cover design, so I understand that. I don't think people understand that. Like, if you don't follow like book talk or like author stuff, the author has literally like less to no say
right.
in the cover design. It's up to the publishers,
Unless
but
unless they're like an independent author, but Tessa Bailey absolutely is not an
yeah,
independent author.
no, no, she's not.
It's
But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was okay. I couldn't tell you any of their names. I couldn't tell you anything that happened. They had sex a bunch.
She's a
It didn't
sinner.
really stick in the old dome.
Yeah. I think I liked My Killer Vacation, but it
I'm
wasn't
gonna look on Goodreads and see what your little hoe ass gave it because
I think I
you
probably
are
gave it a
good
4.
at that.
But I enjoyed it.
Sickens me.
That's I
What did I
enjoyed
do?
it. I always think that Tessa Bailey
I did 3. That seems generous.
I gave it a 3.
I did.
Okay. No, I'm pretty sure I gave it a 4.
Yeah, you gave it a 4.
So I feel like
Anyway.
Tessa Bailey is always good for like a really quick something like you don't have to think too hard. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed it more than like the last book of hers that I read. The last one of hers I really didn't like at all. So
Which one did you read last?
Hook, Line, and Sinker.
Hook, Line, and Sinker? I've heard that one's good. I haven't never read it.
I hated it.
I don't know if you could tell, but we have different tastes in books.
We do. Well, here's the thing.
So I might like it.
Hook, Line, and Sinker.
Except for Promises and Pomegranates. We both agreed sucked.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the universal unifier.
Which I think a lot of people I think a lot of people in the book club assumed it would be up my alley because I read dark romance and I enjoy it, but it was bad.
It was just bad.
I just didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's like, I'm all for dark romance in a way that's, and this is where I think a lot of the controversy around dark romance comes from, but like, he is dark to everybody but her. That is a proper dark romance. For me, that's what I want to read. He may be fucked up, he may do this, this, and that, but to her, he is gentle and sweet, and he may be like a little bit rough and kinky. And I think a lot of people,
but it's consensual.
Yeah, and I do think a lot of people confuse like rough and kinky with like abusive, and it's or like or you know, CNC is a kink that people do have, and people have to understand that.
Yeah.
And so like,
but once again, it's consensual.
Exactly.
It starts with the word consensual.
Exactly.
That's like the whole thing. And I do think people, especially on Book Talk, tend to jump to the conclusion that if you're reading a dark romance, you're reading a rape fantasy, which is not correct.
I asked someone one time. Yeah, I said, name a book. Tell me a book that you read. Besides that one right there, I know which one you're talking about. Name one that wasn't just like out of your comfort zone, wasn't just like rough, wasn't just kinky, wasn't this. Name one where a rape actually occurred.
I thought that you put that child in her little cage. Where'd she come from?
She got out, dude. She is wily. Go watch Baby Shark.
She unlatched the cage. Unbelievable.
Literally unlatched it. She's clever enough to. But no, I think. Oh, now we're unfocused. But no, I think
her hair's getting so long.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it looks cute though.
And it's longer than it looks. That's the thing. Like a lot of people, they hate on dark romance, but they don't actually read it or absorb it or anything like that. So it's like you don't get to hate on something that you never read.
Literally never even read.
But Promises and Pomegranates was one of those that kind of does like skirt the line because he lies so much to her. That I'm like,
we clearly got so off topic immediately.
I know.
It was 12 minutes in. We're talking about Promises and Pomegranates.
I know. Well, because it's the only one we've ever agreed on. But anyway, so I like My Killer Vacation. You didn't.
Yeah, but you don't love it though. You're like, it's okay.
No. I had to. I think I only just read it like 3 or 4 months ago, like not that long ago, and I haven't read that much since then. And I still had to do a refresher before we got on here because it's not.
Yeah, it's
memorable.
It's not. It doesn't stick with you. No. It's only like 200 something pages too.
It's short.
I feel like that little amount of information would stick with me, but it really didn't. 285. And I hate the. Once again, I'm an epilogue hater.
Me too. Hate it. I've stopped even reading.
Pregnant and engaged.
I've stopped
pregnant and engaged. Every time. Pregnant and engaged. Pregnant and engaged. It's like we freaking get it. They're pregnant and engaged.
I've literally stopped reading epilogues. I don't even read them anymore. I find them. I'm like, I know what you are. I know what's happening here. You're never gonna surprise.
Even in Ice Planet Barbarians, pregnant and engaged.
Yep. We're like, yep. I've stopped.
Every time, like. Even in Icebreaker, which I thoroughly enjoyed, pregnant and engaged.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't need this in my life.
Okay, so you enjoyed Icebreaker. We both enjoyed Icebreaker.
Yeah, Icebreaker was good.
Okay.
I think usually we someone in the chat said same. I actually can't. No, don't know what you're trying to say to me. Same.
I'm not like getting the chat stuff. Ooh, I'm not getting the chats. That's not good.
Do you have it up on your screen?
Well, normally it just goes, yeah, it's right there, but it's not showing anything.
She said, oops. Yeah, what did you mean to say? I don't know what you meant to say, sorry. I'm assuming your name's Jasmine. Jasmine Milk Tea.
I wonder why I'm not getting it over here.
Oh, same. She agrees with us about the epilogues. I don't know what your deal is over there.
I don't know. You'll just have to tell me what they say. Okay. But yeah, no, I can't. I just. And so I've totally stopped reading epilogues. I'm right there with you. But yeah. So what did you like about Icebreaker?
But didn't we just do this?
Yeah, I've already forgotten. Do you like college romances?
I liked all of it. I never read one before that one. That was the only one I've ever read.
Oh.
You have to understand, my realm is fantasy and sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
In the chat, they're saying they liked Icebreaker. So,
Iceberg was good.
uh, yeah, my realm is fantasy dystopian, which is what I'm throwing you into now with the Shatter Me series, which we're going to talk to about in a minute because RJ has a lot to say about it. A lot to say about Unravel Me. And you know what? There's still like 6 books left. So
So
we got a
wonderful.
long time. We got like half a year left of
That's
this
so
because we only
wonderful.
do one a month.
I know. I was
I know.
actually thinking about that earlier today. I was like, wow, I get to go through this for half a year.
Yeah, you
It's
do. Yeah, you do.
it.
Because I made that commitment for us.
Yeah. I
You know,
barely
technically,
did.
you don't need legally, you don't even need to read the fantasy book. That's not in your book. But you just
I
take
guess
it upon yourself to do so.
I thought you were gonna say that's on your contract. Um,
It's not in your contract. Hi,
I know,
Lexi.
but
Hi, everybody in the chat.
I don't know why I'm not getting the chat. Hi everyone. I'm not getting it. Sorry guys. But no, I think for me, oh, for
Okay, hi,
me,
Lexi. We're wrapping up talking about My Killer Vacation, and we're gonna start talking about Unravel Me in just 1 second.
yeah, because I don't have much to say
I
about
just
vacation.
Yeah, My
One
Killer
second.
Vacation's fine. I did 3 stars. It's whatever. Moving on. What were you
I
gonna
gave
say?
4 stars. Spice, I give a 1 out of 5 because Tessa Bailey's
Oh
Spice
my
makes
god,
me laugh.
Spice was so awkward.
Yeah. Okay. Give me
It
one
was
second.
like nothing. Oh,
Keep
and in
spinning
case
page
anyone
again.
missed it, our next. Oh, great. Bye. In case anyone missed it, our next read is The Spanish Love Deception. I pulled it out of the jar of everyone's suggestions, and I'm not entirely thrilled to be reading this book. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions. RJ loves this book. If you guys have already read this book, encourage me that I'll like it, but I just don't think that I'm going to enjoy it because I already tried starting to read it and it was like insanely boring. I'll see. Let's see. See, you guys say you like it, so maybe I was just in a bad mood when I tried to read it the first time.
It starts slow.
Oh,
Popped right back into it. um,
and someone said they're making it into a movie.
they are, along with another Tessa Bailey book and a couple other ones.
No, Spanish Love Deception.
Yeah, they are, and they're making a Tessa Bailey one too.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like along with like they were making My Killer Vacation.
No. They're doing It Happened One Summer. I actually think it's the same people making them. There's
This
like
is literally the first time this chat has popped off so much and you can't see it. It's like 20
I'm
people in
so
here.
sad.
Just
Okay,
pull it up on another
I know.
tab. That's how I have mine.
I don't know why it's not working.
We
I want
actually
to
only
say
have
hi
3
to
people, but they're
everyone.
popping off in here. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. It's either you like it or you hate it. I liked it before it was popular, so I was really unbiased. Oh yeah, the Love Hypothesis movie. See, I'm scared about the People We Meet on Vacation movie because I haven't even read that book, but Emily Henry, I think is. RJ hates her, but I personally really like her, and I just don't think that her work's gonna translate well to the screen. But keep your little face over there, little pen dud lover.
Well, oh, it's okay. I still don't see anything. I'm in the chat and I see nothing.
Well, maybe you just need to. I don't
That's
know
okay.
what you have up because I just literally just pull it up like I'm a watcher, not like I'm on our account.
It's okay. You
That's
just
how
tell
I
me.
do it.
Just tell me what they say.
Okay, great. Perfect. I'll just keep
I think.
interrupting
Oh,
you.
I love Emily Henry. I think her writing style is so witty and
There you go.
clever.
You got it. You
I
got it.
did get it.
RJ hates Emily Henry.
So I've
You haven't even
only.
finished one of her books, though.
No, I have. I finished
You
People with
did?
Me on Vacation, and
That's the one I haven't read.
I've been told that that's the one to not read first if you're trying to get into Emily Henry. I've heard it's her worst
I
one.
think it's the most divisive. Yeah.
Yeah, and I read that one first, and now I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, Lexi's right. Beach Read's the best one.
How was
It's
Book Lovers?
fantastic.
I heard that Book Lovers was like earth-shatteringly beautiful.
Book Lovers is fine, but I just think Beach Read is better. I just think people were like really obsessed with Book Lovers because the guy in it's like a short king, which is cute. But I really like
We stand a
Beach Read. Yeah, we stand a short king.
short. Dead. I think they really liked it because he was
Like
short.
Cody Co.
Stan Cody.
Yeah.
I will always say Cody Co.
Okay. let's focus. Let's refocus. Tell
Okay.
me about Unravel Me, please.
You want me to break it down? Like
I
give you
would
a
like, I
description?
would just love a summary. I would just love everything in your brain because you just read it today.
Yeah,
I read it
absolutely.
like 3 weeks ago.
So this really whiny bitch has powers, where basically if she touches you, she could kill you.
This really whiny bitch. Juliet.
Juliet.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. Please pause. Lexi says he wasn't a short king.
she was
She
just
was just
a
a
tall
tall
girl.
girl.
We love to see it.
I'm sorry. Let me erase my record of saying he was a short king. I personally am tall, so if someone's the same height as me, I think that they're short. So
We
that's
were
just
just
my own
talking about this.
complex in
We
my
need
head.
to see more. We need to see more women that we can climb like jungle gyms in these books.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Lexi says it was rude that I called her a whiny bitch, but all she does is whine.
Well,
Anyway,
you got to be careful towing the line with Shatter Me series because people will fight you
I
over
know.
Juliet
So let me
and
say,
Aaron and Adam.
I enjoyed Shatter Me. I enjoy
Mhm.
Aaron.
Mhm.
And I think I enjoy the series, but Juliet I really do not enjoy. And I think there's also something about the writing style that's like, because I listened to this book, the audiobook, and they did all the cross
Oh yeah.
outs and everything, and I was like, it's driving me nuts.
How?
Like you could
They
hear
just
a
say it and then
pen.
they say cross out.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yes. So and
Okay, so people are Lexi's saying she can't connect with anyone physically. I would be whiny too. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell RJ. If we were 17 and we couldn't touch anybody, and
yeah,
we find out that we are touching our boyfriend and he's physically wilting
yes.
because of our touch, would we also not be a little bit bitchy?
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that we'd be just a little bit.
I'm a little bit bitchy and I can touch whoever I want. So it's fine.
Exactly.
I think for
With
me,
consent.
yes, with consent. Um, I think for me, it gets hard to read it like solely from that perspective, because I feel like I am very much
Yep.
removed from like that part of my life. And if I was 17, I would be whining right along with her. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I think now it's
Mhm.
um
Yeah, 17 was 10 years ago for me, 9 years ago for you. So it's like I don't know who she was. She was doing something though.
yeah, and I
She was
think it's
freaking
and I think it's not even that she's whiny. For me, it's that's all that she is. She is not a problem solver. She is not.
no.
She doesn't make an effort to because here's my thing, and I said this to you, right? If you can see that
Mhm.
everybody else is training and has some control over their powers, get out of bed, stop crying, and go to training. People are begging you to go to training, and all you want to do is cry about Adam. When you could go to training and possibly be able to touch Adam again.
Possibly, but who even wants to when you have Aaron on the side? I'm just saying.
Thank you. But also
So let's get into yeah.
the way that she almost killed everybody in that building for Adam, and then 2 pages
Oh
later
yeah.
was like, I can't stop thinking about Aaron. I was like, no, no, bitch. If we're
No,
killing
yeah.
a whole bunch of people, we are standing by our man. That's not what we're
She
doing
was
here.
not. She was not.
She was
She was the
fully.
opposite of that TikTok sound where it's like, "That's my man. I'm
Yep.
gonna stand beside him." She was like,
Yep.
no."
She was that other TikTok audio that says, I'm folding like a lawn chair. That was her.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, someone, Lexi said she doesn't want her powers, so she doesn't want to embrace and train them. So Lexi is a Juliet stan, so you need to tread carefully,
Got it.
Rajane.
And it's
Um,
fine to like her. I just didn't. I just didn't. I started to like her a little
I'm
bit more
pretty
towards the
indifferent
end.
towards her.
Yes, you are. I started to like her more towards the end when she actually started to do some things. But it really felt like for the first half of the book, we were either making out with Adam or we were crying about Adam. Like I was like, and
Listen,
Kenji called her
who
out.
of us? Um, Lexi says she's loyal for us too. Thank you, Lexi.
Thank you. I
No, yeah,
appreciate it,
Aaron is
Lexi.
hot. Okay, so
Oh,
let's discuss can we discuss the Aaron versus Adam camps here? Because I personally think Adam is like, oh yes, Kenji is great. Sorry, I saw your comment earlier and I forgot to say that she says she loves Kenji. I love Kenji. Kenji's great. he's a little bit much for me at the beginning, but then, he settles in and I like him better
Yeah.
towards the end of the
I
book.
don't think I enjoyed him in Shatter Me very much. I enjoyed him much more in this book.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry. Yeah, they kind of like when it's a series, it like blurs together for
Oh,
me. But yeah, um, no, I really like Kenji. I'm kind of afraid that he might die in
oh,
future books.
they're already dangling it. I'm so prepared.
Yeah, just because he's too good.
Yep.
You know what I
And
mean? Like he's too much of comic relief. He's too sweet to the little brother.
he's
Which,
so
by the way,
important.
there was like none of the brother in this book
No, none. It's
of
okay.
James.
I
Yeah,
didn't really care about him in the first book.
yeah.
Not that I didn't care about him, but he wasn't like he was just Adam's brother to me. So I'm like, all right, well, we're not seeing Adam anymore. We're not seeing Adam's brother.
Speaking of Adam's brother, who else is Adam's brother? Rajane?
Could it
What little
possibly be
discovery
Aaron?
did we?
Could it possibly
It
be
could
Aaron Warner?
possibly. It could possibly be Aaron Warner. They share a little daddy action.
They share daddies.
They literally like I don't know what it was about this time period and making the characters slightly incestual. Like, do you remember the Clockwork Prince or whatever it was called?
Yes.
City of Bones. City of Bones.
Uh-huh. Yep.
What is that about?
The City of Bones? Was that Shadow Hunters? Because Shadow Hunters is
Yes, I
also
believe
slightly
so.
sexual. For a second,
That
we thought
was yeah, same thing.
Yep.
They were like they fully made out, and then we're like, oh, we're brother and sister. We have to stop making out. But it was like Life with Derek situation where they're like, and then they were like, just kidding, you're not brother and sister. Spoiler alert: that book's been out for like 20 years.
There's no, like she says, there's no way they can both touch her and not be from the same daddy.
That's true. That's fair, Lexi.
But at least Aaron can touch her in a way that brings him like joy,
A boner,
and not just in a sexual way. But like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what I said to you. I said, so of course she would start to gravitate towards Aaron because Adam has to work so hard. Like he still enjoys touching her, but he has to work really hard for it not to hurt him. But like Aaron, there's no risk at all of it ever hurting him. If anything,
which is, I think, yeah. If anything, I think it would hurt her maybe down the line.
He might start to deplete her resources.
Sorry, Ellie's being a little shit.
Ellie is her dog,
Aaron has
not her
BDE.
child.
Ellie's my dog. Sorry. Not a human child.
And there's just something about Aaron's like demeanor. Like Adam, I don't dislike Adam, even though I did text Riley at one point and quote said, I hope that she accidentally kills Adam so that I no longer have to deal with them. Unquote. I actually don't mind Adam. I think that he's
just whatever. Honestly.
He's blah, right? Like there's not much
he's kind of
like his personality is liking Juliet.
Yes, 100%. And being a brother, which we didn't even see in this. So it's just Juliet.
Yeah, she interacted with James more than he did.
It's so funny with Aaron because the last one we were talking about, we were like, I don't see how anyone can like this guy. Like he's irredeemable. Yeah. He tortured a toddler. And now we're like...
And then 150 pages in, we're like, oh, I love Aaron.
We're literally like, Juliet.
1 second.
You cannot say you hate Juliet because we did the same thing. Bye.
Her liking Aaron was the one thing I do like about Juliet.
She's a flip-flopper, just like us. Okay, you have to talk to me in the chat because I don't know what RJ's doing. She's corralling her child.
My child who's supposed to be asleep right now, but just didn't give a fuck about sleep schedules.
What time is it there? Is it 9?
Yeah. We were in bed for an hour, and she just didn't want to quit. I don't know. So here we are.
That's fair. My child goes to sleep at 7:20.
we can't handle it. We got in bed at like 7:45. She just didn't care. That's fine. Yeah, we've all had our nights. She's had a weird day.
She's 2. That'll happen.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm kind of letting her run a little wild tonight because we're starting potty training tomorrow. So I'm like, tonight's your night because tomorrow's going to be hell for both.
You got to send me tips and tricks because I don't know what the hell to do when that starts.
Yeah. He's whiny low-key. I'm assuming you're talking about Adam. Adam is whiny low-key. Yeah. But like, Adam, I understand.
He's just honest. It's like a blank piece of paper. You know what I mean? It's like, whatever.
Yeah. I think I don't know. It just goes out. I think
We're super cash tonight, guys. We're super low key.
Disaster. I don't know. I think that
But
Adam.
it's the first time our Wi-Fi hasn't fucked. Knock on wood.
Oh my
So
god!
we're
Why
just
did
a
you say
disaster.
anything?
Sorry.
If I get really close and then back away.
Yeah, he is. Lexi's like, Adam is so clingy. He is clingy.
He is.
He does need to get his own life. Like, his entire life cannot be, Juliet. Like, literally, he was like, I joined Aaron Warner's whatever the hell just so I could see Juliet again. Like, dude, if you really process that, they knew each other like 6 years ago, and he's still that obsessed with her.
Yeah. Yeah, but keep in mind
when they weren't even friends.
Yeah. I think my thing about, and I told you that my thing about Adam is that he can keep secrets. He cannot mention that his powers are fading. He knows what it is now, and that every time he touches her now, it's painful. He didn't say anything to her about that. But Aaron barely grazes her leg as she's escaping, and because she didn't say anything, he was pissed and stormed out of the room. Go.
I can't wait until they tell him that Aaron's his brother, because they don't even tell him.
No.
In this book, do they? They don't even tell him.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, he does blame her. He's like, Juliet, what the hell? Why can Aaron touch you? It's like, I don't know. Because
you know
he's your fucking brother?
I would have Uno reversed it. I'm like, I don't know. You knew a lot more about your powers than I did, bitch. You tell me. Since y'all are related, and we're just now telling me that too, you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
I would have.
She knows. He doesn't know.
I would have said, no, Adam knows that they're related.
Oh, right. Aaron doesn't know.
Yes. Adam knows.
Right.
So
You're right.
I literally would have I would have Uno reversed it so quick. I'm like, I don't know, Adam. You tell me. You were the one that signed up for all these experiments.
Lexi said, can the dad touch her? I don't know. I don't know if that was something that was addressed.
Yeah, I don't think
she does. She beats the shit out of him,
and then she shot him in the leg. But I don't think she ever tried to physically touch him.
No, I don't think that was addressed. Maybe that comes up in another book, but I'm not sure because he's still alive at the end of this book.
Yes, he should. I mean, it would stand to reason that in some capacity he could touch her, right?
Yeah, unless it's their mom, but they have different moms, right? So it has to be the dad.
And James he's got the same dad, right? Or does he?
No, I think James is the same mom.
And James just happens to also have powers?
James doesn't have powers.
Yeah, he has super healing.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people floating around with powers in here.
All of a sudden, dude, I mean, from page one,
powers going on.
From page one, Shatter Me, when she was like an anomaly and she was all alone in the world, and now everybody and their mama's got powers.
Oh, okay. Lexi says James is same mom and dad. Okay. So, wait, Lexi, do Adam and Warner have the same mom and dad? I thought they just had the same dad.
No, they have the same dad, not the same mom. Because Adam's mom is dead.
Okay.
And
correct. And Aaron's is like incapacitated in the house. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they're
Warner's same dad. Got it.
Yeah. No. They have different moms. They do all mix together in your head because we have Adam and Aaron, James and Juliet.
You're right. Why did she do that?
I don't know. I hate
it. A and J.
I hate it. I'm like, why would you ever write a book and then have them all start with the same like 4?
Yeah. I mean, obviously we don't really hear the name Juliet a lot because it's, her perspective, but that is weird. I didn't even realize that she did that.
I think Adam and Aaron is an awful idea.
That was, yeah. And then he's like, call me Aaron, not Warner. I'm like, can you please call him Warner?
No, can we stick
because I'm going to get too confused with all of this.
I'm like, I actually need it to be Warner, so we could keep with the trends. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great if I could actually like understand.
Yeah. So
so we had like 2 sort of sexy scenes in here. One with Adam and one with Aaron. Because our girls, mixing it up.
Well, you know what? She's desperate to be touched. And she's getting touched.
I mean, Listen, I at 17.
At 26. I'm just
No,
um,
Rajni,
I think.
please.
What do you want from me? I think if I was 17, I'd be super desperate for Warner to touch me too. So
When I was 17, I was desperate for any male attention at all,
this is true.
whatsoever,
This is true. That was the one thing that I
whatsoever.
was like, get it, girl. That and when she started to
Who?
embrace the fact that she actually wanted to kill people, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yes. Okay, so that's good. And in the chat, Lexi's saying, oh yeah, Kenji and Kent too. You're right. What is that?
Yes, dude. See,
Which
and like
one's Kent?
Kent is Adam, but Kenji calls him Kent.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Lexi, only 21, little baby in the chat.
Listen. I feel like I'm 16 half the time, so you're okay.
That seems like a problem. Adam Kent, you're right.
Yeah, no, she did. I don't know why she did that. It just doesn't. It's not a good. I don't know.
No, it's not.
I still
Especially if you're listening to the audiobook.
Yeah, I was like, wait, who?
Adam Aaron.
And then once it was like, he's so sad, I was like, oh, it's Adam. Got it.
Okay.
Once it was like, oh,
it's like he
sad.
had the bloodlust in his eyes. Oh, it's Aaron.
Got it.
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
But yes, we had 2 scenes that were giving a little. Teasing us.
A little bit. That's fine because they are 17. So I don't need it to be, I don't need like a sinner level sex scene from these characters because they're just little babies. So it's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure as she gets older, there will be something because you can tell that this author wants to give it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I do.
I'm sure there will be something.
I mean, and truthfully, you wrote a character who can't be touched except for by these 2 dudes who are both like drop dead gorgeous. Come on now.
And they both just so happen to be in love with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. How lucky for her, right?
I kept thinking that the whole time.
The only 2 that can touch her?
I was like, wow, what is it about her that is so like appealing? Like she could kill you at any moment. And that was I said that about her too though, didn't I? Where I was like, she wants so
Maybe
bad.
That is what it is though.
Some dudes are into it.
Listen, 90% of the dudes I've ever talked to are like, they want what they can't have.
Yep.
100%. You're like, no, thank you. They're like, I love her.
Yep. They want them a little crazy, a little dangerous. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Just a little crazy. Not like you and me crazy, like just a little bit crazy.
Yeah. Not like our level.
Not like, shaking our medicine bottles crazy. Yeah. Exactly.
No, I think, but one of the other problems that I had with her is.
Did you see what Lexi just said? She said they think she got that WAP.
My thing is that WAP could kill you. The WAP is deadly.
Could you imagine?
The WAP is fucking deadly.
Is that true? Like, what if it's just, do you think it radiates from her pussy?
The WAP is, listen, I believe
is it like that movie Teeth?
Comes from the, this is what I'm saying.
Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have seen that movie. But this is what I'm saying. If you were Adam, are you really, like, once your defenses start to fall, I'm like, ooh, no, thank you. You are super awesome, but no.
They really did keep describing her in her little, like, Elastigirl costume, though, as how hot she was.
I know.
That's what I could picture the whole time was Elastigirl. I'm like, they're really, but she's skinny. She doesn't look like Elastigirl. She looks like Violet. Like a little stick. But they're like,
But apparently she was super hot.
WAP that kills.
Listen, and some men will die for the WAP. Because men are stupid.
So stupid.
I don't know.
So tragic.
I don't know what to tell you. But that was the other issue that I had with her. And I told Ray, I was like, she wants so badly to not be perceived as dangerous, but she is fucking dangerous. And she cannot be upset with people that people are like, oh,
yeah, I know. She's like, they're all like, they don't want me to, like, dude, you could literally kill them.
I wouldn't want you to touch me either.
No, I wouldn't either. Are you kidding? I would also, like, herd my child away from you if I saw you. Like, I wouldn't be rude. I would talk to you. But I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to get too close to you.
Right, and so it's not.
No, like, ew.
And then on top of that, she's repeatedly done things since being there accidentally, but truth is accidentally doesn't matter, that have put everyone in danger.
She's literally almost collapsed the building like twice at this point.
Like, you're not, you
Like
are
once in the
dangerous.
beginning with the hospital. Yes, she's literally dangerous.
It's not fair. I couldn't
Also, she's kind of like a bad person because she's so wrapped up in her own little love triangle that she can't even realize everyone existing around her trying to fight a literal war. And she's like, Adam, Aaron, Adam, Aaron. Her
But that's
power
what
makes her
Kenzie,
beautiful, like those animals that use their beauty to disarm victims. Okay, well that makes sense, but
I
but
did feel
then
bad for her when Kenji called her a Venus flytrap. I was like, ooh, that's gotta be brutal. That's not very nice
she's
thing to
not
say.
wrong.
He's not wrong, but I was like,
Okay, but Kenji keeps it real. Kenji keeps it real, and we
dude, he
need
called her
him for
out.
that.
He called her out that one time, but she deserved it. He was like, you are being privileged.
Yes. He's like, you need to get it together. Oh, little cranker, she ready for bed soon? Poor little crank girl. That little pout face. Hi. I can't hear you anymore.
No.
You're out.
But my thing is, like, when Kenji called her out that one time, and he was like, I honestly could give less of a fuck about your breakup. Like, people are dying and getting kidnapped, and he was right. Like, it's only fair for someone to be like, hey, please shut up now. Like, we gave you this space to exist in for multiple weeks where you just wanted it to be you and Adam, and you're so lonely, but people try to talk to you and you don't want to talk to them. And so shut up. People were like,
Yes.
stop.
Someone in the chat said that your baby's cute, by the way.
Thank you. It's way past her bedtime, so she's a little bit grumpy.
Well, who isn't? Who among us wouldn't be if it was past our bedtime?
Yeah. But I want to say that I didn't hate it, but I really didn't like it very much.
But the thing is, like, you'll still read the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not forcing you to read any of these, but you'll still read the next one. Because it is an interesting concept. I just think a lot of people kind of overlook the fact that it is kind of X-Men-y. And I said this before, but like, she's rogue. But also, like, Warner is rogue because Rogue's whole thing is like she absorbs other people's power and takes it. And that's what Warner's doing, but Adam is like a shield. And I think at some point in the comics, Rogue can do that too. So I'm like, did she just take all the aspects of Rogue's powers and like split them into multiple people? And yes, which is fine. I don't know what the inspiration was, but clearly popular culture, like, there's not really original ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think once she starts to step into this power, because as awful as it is, it also has like this other side to it where she really does have the power, the way that Warner said, to control how
she literally like crunched a hole in the ground. She like made what it at the end, didn't she like make an earthquake or something? I like didn't quite understand what she was doing at the end there. Yes, Ignite Me is next, Lexi.
I don't think I realized. I think she just punched a hole in the ground, made it all kind of
I
shape.
think she like made a hole like a gape in the ground or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she did.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, honestly. I think at that point I was like,
the descriptions of the action, you know, yeah, she made an earthquake. She split the ground. Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
The descriptions of the action for me could use a little bit of finessing, for me personally, because it is written from her point of view, and because she doesn't quite understand what she's doing. Like, we don't find out until after the fact. Like the scene when Aaron touches Kenji, right? We're like, did Juliet touch Kenji? Because she's like, oh my god, I touched him. Like, he's going down, like, it was me. But it wasn't her, it was Aaron. But like, you know, like, I get it. But also I'm kind of like, explain it a little bit. It's just a little bit more for me.
Yeah, I think for me too, there's like, when I like talk about the writing style, there's a point where like the writing style is so like almost poetic, so full of prose, that I'm like everything that she feels is a simile. I'm unraveling, I'm melting, I'm falling apart, and at one point she compared herself to a vending machine, or
did she?
I'm like quarters, and every quarter is like a tick tick tick, and I was like, what are we fucking talking about? I was like, wait.
The one quote that I that I tabbed was my mind is a mess. Every single day I'm confused, uncertain, worried that I'm going to make a new mistake, worried that I'm going to lose control, worried that I'm going to lose myself. Relatable queen. I'm just saying.
There was somebody on the TikTok said I also like Shatter Me. I did not like whatever this one was. Let me pull up my there was
Unravel Me.
Yeah, there was one that I like, yeah, sure, that I tagged, and I have to pull it up now because it was.
What is that in your hand?
Oh, a toy that Camila handed me and ran off with.
Oh.
She said, "Oh, it was the part where she's like, and maybe I'm just meant to die." That part, and I literally tagged it and said, "A bitch could hope."
Progeny.
Oh, I don't remember what she had just done. Kenji had just called her out because she really was being like such a little pity party. Like,
Was it the moment when they were like all out on the hunt and she like literally almost
yes!
exposed them all so she
yes!
could look at Aaron?
Yep,
just so she could
that's exactly
lay her little peepers on him.
That is exactly what it was. When she was like, I'm about to die, I was like, fucking
and Kenji
don't
saved her
me with a good
life.
Time. Yeah.
Like Kenji made you fucking invisible and put himself at risk. He's going to die because of her. Like, I'm convinced that's going to happen.
He's too important and he's too pivotal to her character development for him to not die at some point.
He has to.
It's gonna
take a minute. I think it'll be like the second to last or third to last book, but it'll happen. And it'll be upsetting.
It'll be the thing that puts her into like her ultimate like power. It'll be the thing that's like, and everybody's gotta fucking die. And I don't, you know what I mean? Like we are wrapping this thing up. But I like Kenji, and I like the two guys that.
It's unfortunate that, and he's Asian, correct?
Yes.
It's unfortunate that an Asian man has to die for this white girl.
Did you say? Did you say that Dr. Castle is black? I don't think I realized that.
I think he is supposed to be. Is he not?
I don't know. Is everyone is Dr. Castle black?
Are you guys reading the novellas in between the main books? No. There's novellas?
Yes, there is.
I'm so sorry. No.
Sorry. Because there's like the main series is like 6 books, and the novellas, I think there's like 6 additional novellas. No, we are not reading the novellas. Do you feel like we're missing a lot not reading the novellas?
Rajane, there's 13 books.
She didn't. He had a power.
Are some of these novellas? I don't know. Maybe
I think
maybe they're spin-offs. Maybe they're spin-offs. I'm just looking at the inside. Oh no, she said there's only one novella. Oh, I actually enjoyed. Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I cannot commit to the next.
I'm gonna have to look. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the first 6, and then after that, it's something else.
Well, no, I think that the novellas go in between them.
Okay.
But I think that they were written like after the fact. It's kind of like Devil's Night. Like they are written after the fact, but they fill in some of the gaps that were purposely left out. But I didn't feel like there were any gaps between one and the next. I was like, okay, we're here now.
No.
We're in Omega 3.
But yeah, no. So I think what we should do is make predictions about what we think is going to happen, and nobody spoil us. And I'm going to write them down. I'm going to write our predictions down.
Oh, okay. For next time. I think that obviously
I'm writing it on this little
paper bag.
Okay.
Okay. So yes. I think that in 2 books she's gonna go over to Aaron, and Adam's gonna find a new bitch, probably one of the healers.
Okay. In 2 books.
Yeah, in 2 books.
Adam finds new bitch.
He's got a whole brand new.
We think Kenji will die.
Yeah, I think Kenji will die in like the last third of the series. Either that or Dr. Castle. One of the 2 will die.
Yeah, I think Castle will, but I don't care. So I think that'll be like,
yeah,
they're really gonna have to give us more character development before. But yeah, no, I do think Castle's black because, okay, maybe I'm crazy, but I thought they described him with darker skin and dreads.
Did they?
Maybe I'm nuts.
Okay, I must have missed that because I just know that Emery is black, and I remembered I texted you and was like, "Wait a minute, his name is Emery, and he's the only black character."
I don't even know who that is. What character even is that?
Emery's
just some random.
Emery's the one with the elastic powers, and he's
Is he the
the
one that
one.
gets kidnapped?
He got kidnapped in like the second group. Like he got
Okay.
kidnapped when he was following after Winston and Brandon.
See,
Brendan.
Lexi, I think the same thing. She says, I think Castle's going to be evil and want power. Now, I did the same thing, and I tabbed that as a prediction right here because she's like, oh, my suit is from Castle specially. And I think that's going to come back because it says it was a gift from Castle. And I'm like, that's an interesting thing to add in there. I wonder if it's going to be sabotage or like a tracker in there or something.
Yeah.
Castle
Evil.
will be evil.
Castle. So I think if Castle's evil, I think Castle's gonna kill Kenji.
Oh yeah. No, I think Kenji's gonna die in some Juliet related accident.
I would be devastated. I
really think that's what
she could never recover from that in my eyes if she killed Kenji.
No.
Purposely.
No, she wouldn't.
Because
okay,
at
so
one point,
the ultimate prediction we have to make. Oh, go ahead.
At one point, Kenji's literally like, "So just put your gloves on." And she's like, "Oh, I guess I could do that." And he's like, "Yeah, bitch." Like, you don't have to.
Like, you're so stupid.
He's like, "You don't have to be out here hurting everybody to put your gloves on."
Okay, here's another prediction I have. I think something bad will happen to James, but I don't think he will die.
James is Adam's brother. My webcam hates me
today.
James is Adam's brother. I don't know. What do I think is going to happen to James?
I'm going to write the date. What is the date today? Today is 11.
2.
Jesus, 2. We're going to have to revisit these as we go on and see if we can check any off the list as we go.
Oh, like she thinks that Kenji will betray Castle for Juliet. I will say they are using Kenji's loyalty to Castle quite a bit, and at some point it has to be tested.
Mm-hmm.
So I could actually see that happening, or like Kenji just blindly trusting Castle and it going awry.
Yes, I can see that. Yes. Okay, our ultimate prediction. Who's she gonna end up with?
Aaron.
You think she's gonna end up with Aaron?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think Adam's gonna die? Or do you think that she's just gonna leave him? Is it like a Peeta Gale situation?
Yeah, I think Gail's just gonna like Gail found a new bitch. I think that Adam's just gonna find a new bitch. I think Adam's gonna this.
Okay, so I also think she'll end up with Warner and Winston.
Warner, and then Winston's the guy that got kidnapped.
Did we find them?
No.
By the way?
Nope.
Okay, that's a cliffhanger for the next one. Got it.
Yep, still gone.
Okay. The other prediction I want to make, do you think she'll have sex with both of them?
No. I think she'll just have sex with Warner.
Okay.
Because
just sex?
Because think about it. It's like, did anybody watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Like he can't, if Adam has sex with Juliet, he gonna die because he cannot let his defenses down that low. It's like Angel when he lost his soul when he had sex with Buffy. Like he can't.
Spoiler alert. Just kidding. I don't give a fuck about that.
That show came out 30 years ago, so I don't know what to tell you.
30 years. Yeah. Yeah. Is there any other predictions you want to put on my little piece of paper here? It's super official.
I think in book 4, or whatever book is like third to last, I think we're gonna start seeing like a lot of death. Like I think like half of Omega is gonna get wiped out. I don't think it's just gonna be Kenji.
Lots of death. Do we think that Aaron and Warner are gonna kill their dad?
I think
he's gonna die, obviously.
I think Juliet's
gonna kill him. Mm-hmm. Okay, Juliet kills their dad. Okay, awesome. So this is super official. I'm gonna laminate it. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I can type it up or something. But and as we read, so this is gonna take quite a few months, and we've already locked you into that. Listen, Rajane, you should be so happy I'm not making you read a high fantasy. You should be so happy I'm not making you read a high fantasy. You should just count your blessings that it's these short little books. This one's actually, I think, one of the longer ones. But the first one was short and easy.
It was a very long one. And what did Kendrick say to her? And it was half of it was just her sitting in her room counting all of her individual tears or something. What did he say? All of you
Something like
counting
that.
all of your individual like sadness. And I was like, thank you. That's exactly what she does all the time.
Okay, we have 5 minutes left. We don't want to reiterate before we go, but the next book is The Spanish Love Deception.
Mm-hmm.
And the traveling book club is going to go out hopefully the beginning of next week. I finished the books and I'm sending them back to RJ, and then they'll probably take a couple days to get to you, and then you'll send them on, right?
Yep. Yes, I will.
And for anyone who, I'm not sure if anyone in the chat or watching is in the book club, but the traveling book club, but I put a little like library card thing in there so everyone can write their name and the date that they got it in there, and then it's cute, and then you pass it on, and then we have like a library card at the end with everybody who read it.
Yep.
And it's cute and fun.
I'm super excited. I think I'm so excited to see these at the end, and like they're all like written up and like crazy looking.
Yeah. And we're trying to think of some sort of system for who will get the books at the end, if we should do sort of like a raffle or
Yeah. Or just like
have people
rolling.
like bid, like, yeah, we're gonna try and figure it out
Yeah.
for that. But we have some time because they have quite the journeys to make before they come back.
Yes, and we lost some participants too, so we're down to like
Okay.
we're down to like 10 now, which I expected to happen because it's a bit of a commitment. So it might be easier for us to then divvy them out if there's less people. But I'm still very excited to see what everybody said.
Perfect. Do you have anything else you want to touch on?
We've got 4 minutes left. We can talk about some of the latest book talk drama. There's always.
I have no idea what's going on book talk drama. For
Um,
some reason, I'm on like single TikTok. I keep getting all of these people like they're like going every so often. I get stuck on a random TikTok, and I'm like, what's going on? And it's like a bunch of girls saying if he wanted to, he would. And I'm like, okay,
awesome.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Like, oh God. But
I don't know what to tell you about that.
I end up on messy book talk quite a bit. Like people like outing people. I love it. I live for it because I feel like
Who's outing who now?
Well, so you saw the one where she was like, I don't remember his name, but she was like, "You keep telling me not to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. Like, let's talk about how you live in your 16-year-old baby mama's house, and you're Curtis. His name was Curtis. Like she was like, Curtis, let's talk about it.
No idea what you're talking about,
dude. And she outed his. She was like, you live in your 16-year-old baby mama's grandma's house. You can't afford shit. Blah 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 blah. And she was like, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how when your sister was 12, you got her pregnant. I was like, wait. We don't.
How is this on book talk?
No, it's on regular TikTok. It's not on book talk.
Oh, dude, I was like, what?
No, it's on messy
talk. I was like, okay. Yeah, I follow several, like that one woman who says, this is the BS we see on TikTok. Have you seen her?
No.
Oh, no. Well, she like recaps the bullshit we see on TikTok. And I follow her, and that's kind of where I find it.
See, someone in the chat said,
I see that.
I saw that.
My jaw dropped.
Because like my thing is, out Curtis, read him for filth. I love it, but let's not bring his underage Curtis into it. The dude that she was talking about. She was like, "Oh, Curtis,
am I supposed to know who that man is?"
I'm surprised that you're on TikTok and you don't. It was like a big deal.
I'm getting so many things like he's the one for you. If he wanted to, he would. No. Did he Snapchat you back? Did you check his Snapchat score? Is his Snapchat score going up even though he didn't open your Snapchat? I'm like, why am I getting this? I'm married.
Like I'm married with a child.
I don't know what the algorithm thinks I'm doing. But it's not. I don't know what's going on.
The algorithm's just checking you out and making sure you're good. That's great.
Yeah, the algorithm's like, are you sure you don't want to be single? Look how fun it is.
Yeah, I definitely do get a lot of like, and men are trash on my page. Like, and this is why we hate men. I get a lot of that, but that matches my algorithm. I've curated my algorithm to say that.
I also have a lot of like psychiatrists like breaking down why men treat you like shit, and I'm like, maybe they're just bad people.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're just not good. Maybe there's not like a deeper reason. Maybe there is, but maybe that he just didn't like you. Like,
yeah, maybe there's not. maybe there's not much that I could do that would warrant being treated to that like that. Like you know what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because that's the other thing. It's like, well, you text back too fast, so it's okay to fucking do what you did. That's wild. Sorry for being interested.
It's
Yeah,
like you double texted me.
I had something to say.
Sorry,
I had things to
you
say.
asked me to hang out. I wanted to hang out with you.
Sorry, didn't realize that me texting you twice would mean you didn't want to hang out with me anymore. My B. I'm on
Lexi said she's
spicy.
on spicy TikTok and Hamilton TikTok. Why are you on Hamilton TikTok in
Hmm.
the year of our Lord 2022?
I didn't even know that there was a Hamilton TikTok.
Rajani, there's TikTok for everything.
This is true. This is true.
There's
I have to
frog
send
talk.
you.
There's rock talk.
Yes,
Have you seen the
I.
rock ones where they just tumble rocks?
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna send you the Curtis one from Messy TikTok
Okay.
because that was wild
Okay.
and it was insane.
We need to clock off because Raja
Oh,
needs to put her child to bed because it's 10
yeah,
p.m. and you
absolutely.
are a neglectful mother.
Yep,
So,
that's what they call me. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
but we love you
Yes, thanks
and
for joining
thank
and
you
being
for
so
joining
active.
and making a lovely chat this time. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, correct?
Yes, yes. All right.
Okay.
Stay smutty,
Go ahead.
friends. All right, stay smutty, friends.
Bye.
Bye.